Hello everyone! For this video, it is the Beyblade Limit Break DX set review. The B-174. It comes with evolved versions for Hyperion and Helios. Comes with a new stadium called a dash stadium, I believe, and 2 long sparking launchers. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. We're gonna quickly go over to the back. So Hyperion and Helios are back and evolved. It even comes with 2 new attachments. One that you can interchange between Exceed and Zone. Before we continue with this video, make sure to like and comment. Comment what side you're on, Hyperion or Helios. Enjoy the video, have a lot to say. Anyways, let's continue. Okay, this is what the stadium is now. We already got some of the bays assembled. Also, as you can see, these are the cool launchers. We're gonna go over all the stuff in a second. This is just a little paper thing for combos, so if you really care, you can take a gander. You know, combos seem fine, and of course, a teaser for Lucifer the End. All right, anyways, we're gonna get everything assembled and go over everything, so here's the new stadium. So we need to compare. I do have an original standard stadium. We're gonna put it on top and match it, and you can just see the difference between the two of them. The new stadium, yeah, this is better, much better. So the new stadium is much bigger, much wider. The only thing I'm not a fan of is sort of like these weird, I think TT was inspired by HASBRO and the Hypersphere, because it's like this weird thing where they kind of go up and dive down, and I don't know, it's a very weird design. I think they should have just done the standard stadium, just bigger. Seems a little bit of a waste, but I guess new stadium by TT. So now here's with the cover on top of it, and again, not the biggest fan of the design, but you can see they've modified the areas and everything. I think it's gonna be better when we showcase the bays, but something I do want to get over with right away is going over these new launchers. So for this section, we're gonna be doing the counts. That means how much it goes all the way around, so I'm gonna go slowly. This is a standard sparking launcher. 11.
10 and a half.
10 and a half. All right. Let's go over to the right launcher since right and left are the same, so it just makes sense. So tell me when you're ready.
12.
12 and a half.
12 and a half.
12 and a half. Let's say 1 or 2 more extra. For the measurements, we have for the main sparking launcher, 43 centimeters, or about almost 17 inches. Whoa, that should be 20 inches and about 51 centimeters. Going over to our first part, we're gonna be going over the Hyperion chip, which is Hyperion number 2. It's Hyperion 2. So the big difference between this one and the original Hyperion is that it actually does have metal on the chip, although through limited sections. So it'll not be heavy as the heaviest right chip Solomon. A side-by-side, it is a little bit of a glow-up, I would say, in terms of how it looks. There also is a metal chip core in the center. Now the metal chip core is going to give weight in the center for Hyperion. It is really cool. Now we're just going to flip the chips and we're going to show the side view of the chips. So, perfect. Now we're just going to move it a little bit. Okay, we're going to flip it. Is there any differences between these two? These two look to be the exact same with seemingly no differences. I don't see any. For our next part, we have the ring, which is Burn, which looks mighty nice. We're going to flip it. So you can see right there, it has a little gimmick thing. So first off, let's show the little gimmick thing. So I'm just gonna, on the top, because that's how it's gonna be shown. Okay, you just gotta press it, and look at that. Wings pop out. It seems interesting, although there is one fatal flaw to Hyperion's new ring, which is Burn. Let me just close it. I do believe this thing is raised, which is not a good thing. We're gonna get the chip back on. Pop it on. We're gonna go over to the side view of the camera where it can show it. If you notice, yeah, you can see, kind of looks a little bit above the teeth. Kind of looks a little bit above the teeth. Now that's not good, and the reason why that's not good is because similar to Glide Ragnarok, who has a similar problem with chassis, it means it's gonna be more prone to bursting. It's not aligned. Plus, I also just, yeah, they really messed up on Burn for Hyperion, but I do have the thing assembled right here. symbol right here. It does look really cool, and again, I'm gonna do a little press. There you go. Moving on to our limit break disc. So I should mention this, but Burn and Volcano are not compatible with any chassis. You can only use the limit break discs on them. In this case, Burn is compatible with Cho and O. Same thing with Volcano. Volcano is compatible with only Cho and O. So Cho is the disc for Hyperion. Looks very interesting with its shape. It's obviously LR, meaning it can work with Burn and Volcano. Very wacky shape. Only 1 star, sadly. So I guess that's why Hyperion's not that good. I'm kidding. Anyways, let's move on to the last part. Moving over to our performance tip, we have Exceed Dash plus X. So this is an attachment that can only go on Exceed or Zone. So you can put this on Exceed Dash, Exceed, Zone, Zone Dash. So what this does is it stops the free spinning. So when you put this on, the free spinning would stop. So you can see, free spins. Okay, let me put on the attachment. Should be, gotta find the right area. Yeah, there you go. You can see right now, doesn't move at all. So that's what the attachment does. For the one that's for Zone, it just free spins. So you have 2 different options for customization. Do you put plus X, which stops free spin, or do you do plus C, which allows the free spin? It's gonna be interesting. Plus, it's a dash version of Exceed, which I think is very welcome. Anyways, we're gonna go over the weighing of everything. On to our next bay, we have the Helios chip, Helios II. Again, I don't really think I had to keep on saying this, but these bays, at least visually speaking, look way, way better than the original. The Helios chip does have metal on it, so look a little side by side to the actual Helios. Definitely looks a lot better. Plus, a metal sparking chip core, or metal chip core, I should say. Looks really cool. And moving on to our next part, we're just going to go over them pretty quickly. It's going to be Volcano. So Volcano, again, it is a limit break ring, and its gimmick. You saw it? Really cool, huh? It kind of just goes all the way around, then after it kind of has like this little bound attack thing. So it's not really free spin, it goes around like a bound attack and then, you know, comes back in. So something that's important that we gotta see. So we're gonna just to see. Helios looks like it lines up. I'm not too sure. I think Hyperion looks a little bit raised. Helios looks fine, but you let me know in the comments. Next up, after that, we of course got our disc, which is O. This is a lot different from Cho, just for the shape and everything. It looks pretty interesting. Oh, 2 stars. Now we're talking 2 stars, huh? And then after, we already have Zone Dash plus the attachment on it. So this blue attachment allows free spin, so you can see free spin and metal too. They're both metal attachment. It's really cool. So we're going to be going over the part by part. We have our Hyperion chip without the sparking chip core, which is about 4.3. Then after, there is the red sparking chip core, which is 1.43. Then there's the blue one, which is 1.4. Barely any difference. So Hyperion with a sparking chip core on it is about 5.7 grams on the dot on the scale. Moving on, we of course got our ring, which is Burn. Burn is about 24.6. We then after have our limit break disc, 31.32. We then after have Exceed Dash on its own. Metal attachment. I can just do this because it's easier. So 10.45. Then after, Zone Dash is about 6.08. And then after, if you want to put the Zone attachment, Zone is about 2.72. Then after, Zone plus the attachment, or if you want to put the red one. And then after, vice versa for this side, right? We gotta show it. So Helios chip right here for lefts, it is about 4.11. We already showed the sparking chip core weight. They're like barely any difference anyways. So the chip with everything is about 5.55. Okay. Volcano is about 21.22. And after, how much is this one? This should be about 30 grams on the dots. How much is this? 31. So this one's heavier. So this one's, okay. So now we're gonna get everything assembled just to see the difference between the two. All together now we have Helios Volcano with 65.56 and Hyperion Burn with, Jesus Christ, that is 72 grams. I don't know if they're the heaviest, but that certainly is a weight to be boastful about. Although keep in mind this, just because it's heavy does not really mean anything. I think now, just to show real quick, so let me zoom out so we can see Hyperion good, right? You can see it? So I'm trying to see. Yeah, let's, yeah, that's really cool. So let me close it. I think I can just, kind of saw it, right? It's a little bit hard to do it, but yeah. Let's do Helios Volcano. I believe it's already set, so I just gotta twist it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And you just gotta, if you want to reset it back, yeah. So then after, if you want to put it back where it is, just gotta make sure it's assembled, and then put it back to where it was. So you just gotta twist it all the way. There you go. And then after, I'm not gonna put it back again because it was a hassle. You know, it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. They are nice evolutions, at least visually, you know, they look nice. I guess we're gonna see in the battles though, So here we have our stadium set up. So we've got Helios Volcano, 3-2 on the shoot. Woo! So look at it go, oh my God. I already hate it, wow. So TT really just thought, hey, Hypersphere, but it's a stadium. So the limit break didn't activate. Let me do a hard launch now. This is kind of useless to attack type because if a bay just keeps on going around and everything, they're not going to be able, wow. Not really a fan. Oh yeah, okay. Another thing too, the limit break kind of just works when they hit the wall. So if you're wondering how to reset, let me reset Helios. There you go, we just reset the limit break. So Hyperion's gonna really suffer from this dude because if it keeps on hitting the walls, all right, let's do a test launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. It didn't limit break yet. Okay, it didn't limit break yet. Yeah, it's still good. Okay, let's try to do a hard launch though. Yeah, it's kind of doing good. I've seen other occasions where maybe it'll just limit break because of hitting the walls. So keep that in mind. That is definitely a flaw with the bays. So what should we first do? Helios versus Hyperion, no? Yeah, let's do Helios Volcano versus Hyperion Burn. I'm actually very curious to see who's gonna win this. It's between the two of them. Okay, who's gonna get it? Hyperion is kind of attacking. They're kind of just stuck in the center there. Who is going to win? Who's going to win? And Helios? Hyperion?
Helios.
Helios. Yeah, Hyperion kind of just got. Let's push it back in. Yeah, it kind of just got there. Awakened. All right, Helios is still good. So let's do another round. Let's do one more, then we'll do battles against some other bays. Ooh, almost a KO on Helios. Hyperion seems okay right now, but I don't know. Helios seems to be really like strong now. Yeah, Helios. Yeah, Hyperion. Yeah. Although, yeah, with how the limit break works, this should be okay. It should be okay. I say should because I don't know completely. So let's do Hyperion against Hyperion, I guess. That makes the most amount of sense. Oh! And just when I was being positive on Hyperion, I don't even know how it happened, but it did. Yeah, the original evolution absolutely destroyed the new Hyperion. That's very depressing. God. I had such high hopes too. Such high hopes. That's unfortunate. Let's make sure we're putting this on right. So far, my opinion on these limit break bays, for Hyperion anyways, not looking too hot. Let's put it back together. Let's give it a second chance. You know, we gotta be fair, give it a second chance. Ooh, the original Hyperion again. Do we give it one more? Do we give it one? Wow, it was that close to a burst. Never mind, it's not getting one more. Wow. Then again, it did go in the pocket. All right, we just did Hyperion. All right, next up, we're gonna pick Infinite Achilles Attack against Hyperion Burn. So, Hyperion Burn, first round. Yeah, the limit break activates a little bit too easy for Hyperion. That's another issue, because it's kind of useless if it activates right away. Oh my god. It's so useless to stadium for attack types. Look at it. What were they thinking? And it's already limit broken. All right, that's Infinite Achilles. Let's do our last one for Hyperion, which will be Brave Valkyrie against Hyperion. Do you see how Brave just waited there and Hyperion wasted all of its stamina? Did this? And it's already limit broken. Again. Oh my god, I hate Hyperion. Wow, they just downgraded it. Okay, big hits. And it failed.
Wow.
I mean, that was really cool for Brave. Like, hey, way to go, Brave Valkyrie, but Hyperion Burn, not looking too good. I'm all right with I'm all right with Exceed. I think just the ring sucks. I think Burn sucks. That's my own opinion right now. Maybe it'll change. All right, we got Helios. Its 3 opponents will be Helios, Rage, and World left. So I want to see how well Helios does, because if Helios does good, then I'm just going to be really sad for Hyperion. So we're going to get ready. So we're going to do Helios against Helios. All right, let's do it against King Helios. Volcano against King. Once again, the evolution matchup. Should be able to outspin it. Yeah, it's not half. I mean, of course, the weight difference. Plus, I think Zone plus its attachment has good stamina. Like, it seems pretty good. All right, next up is going to be World left with the fix 2B. So where the blade is fixed, not free spinning. Okay. Helios giving some good hits. Can it last against World Spriggan? I was wondering what was it doing there for a second.
Just wait, like the pocket on HASBRO Stadium.
Yeah, it's really like a Hypersphere Stadium. It's so weird, this. Okay, World Spriggan. Limit Break did not activate. Ooh, World Spriggan KO. I think I did the easiest way to KO it too. Okay, so just getting a general idea. I think this Volcano thing, I think the best way to test it out is against Rage Longinus. Rage, you gotta hit it. Okay, it took 2 hits. Ah, God, what a stupid design, but it probably is gonna beat Rage actually if it keeps it up with stamina. Not bad, not bad. So Limit Break did activate. What it looks like. Yeah, well, we're gonna do it. Okay, it's against Rage. Rage has got to come in. All right, there we go. Oh, big attack. I mean, he's taking Rage's hits. That was Rage Longinus. Let's do one more. Oh! Oh my god, this stadium, no! No! Helios, come on!
Yeah.
Ooh, a big hit there.
I was waiting.
Okay, let's do, I'm gonna regret it. I'm really gonna regret it, but we're gonna do one last one. I'm gonna do one bonus battle because it's gotta happen. We're gonna do Rage against Hyperion Burn, just because I wanna see how outclassed Hyperion Burn is to Rage. It is very outclassed, okay. So I think the issue with Hyperion Burn, I believe the ring is raised, which is like Glide, which is not good. Meaning that even if it actually is pretty good, because of that, it has horrible burst resistance. The limit break activates right away, and it's kind of weak, and it's weird now because before, you know, Hyperion was pretty good and Helios sucked, but now the roles have since reversed. Helios Volcano seems pretty good with its limit break.
So what do you think about the set?
So I think for this set, I think Helios has some pretty interesting defensive options. I think regardless, these attachments are going to be pretty useful for competitive play. The stadium's a new stadium to learn, but if I'm going to be replacing it for videos, I don't think so. I think this is like a one-hit wonder, meaning it did the hits and it's getting out of here. It doesn't favor attack types, which is really going to suck. And like attack types are at such a disadvantage in this stadium. And I don't know, like
Try without the cover eventually.
eventually we'll try, but it's not even the cover because it's just the thin walls. I think the sparking launchers, where are they? I think these are nice. These are pretty good. Although, be careful, because these things could have the same issues as the previous ones. So I would say that the stadium, not really that good. The launchers, good. Hyperion Burn is probably just good for the chip and the metal chip core. Burn does not seem that effective. The limit break disc, I guess, would be useful along with the attachment. Helios, pretty much all of it's useful. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. You can't blame me for the battles because it's really on stadium this time. I think TT just really missed with this stadium. I don't know what they were thinking. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Comment some battles and whatever you want to see, and have an awesome, amazing day.